As we are all well aware, our two prime directives as business managers are to protect the house and produce. Therefore, in keeping with the first order of business, we are compelled to offer 100% of our products to 100% of our guests 100% of the time. To do otherwise would be to invite litigation. When unable to provide documentation that all products were offered to a guest who is currently experiencing a loss of functionality or other claim, dealerships have and will continue to face litigation related to these omissions. GAAP seems to be a consistent sticking point related to deviations from the 100% rule with some business managers, and for good reason. In fact, recently a new business manager friend made me aware of a situation where a lender was returning a contract for re-signing because the balance to finance fell less than 2% below the 70% loan-to-value threshold. Rules are rules. Bringing guests back to the store to re-sign documents is never optimum. It's inconvenient for our guests and creates an environment of uncertainty. Confidence is high that this new business manager will more carefully consider the applicable math going forward. To prevent these easily avoidable entanglements, many business managers may simply leave GAAP completely off of a finance menu when the guest is borrowing less than 70% loan to value. This, however, is not optimum either, for it violates the 100% rule. So what do? First, we have already reviewed recommended menu architecture here. The noteworthy point is that all of the referenced finance menus have GAAP included. Simplicity of process is very often a preferred goal, and this is no exception. Instead of invoking another slight delay to our process when creating our menu, pondering the applicability of GAAP protection to our guests' needs and situation, it will always be included. And why not? As is demonstrated in the following word track, including GAAP in our presentation will further our goal of achieving and maintaining credibility while also adhering to compliance with the 100% rule. I'll explain. We have just concluded the overview of our menu header with our guests confirming that we have all the menu math correct. Everything is in agreement with the buyer's order that came back with the deal. Reviewing the documents in tandem puts our guests more at ease and provides that they will more easily and confidently follow the rest of the menu review. As we proceed with our product overview, upon arriving at the GAAP description, we will momentarily divert from the standard review applicable to a menu presentation where GAAP protection is warranted with the following. Now folks, this next item I don't believe would benefit you, nor do I feel you need it, but it's available, so I have to disclose it. Stated while drawing and circling an X in the margin to the left of the box containing the GAAP description. Our artwork, if you will, is critical here. Timing is of the utmost importance as well. If we wait to explain this sentiment until after we have reviewed the product, we should not be surprised when our guests respond with, "Oh, I know what that is, I don't need that." Leaving you late to the party with no chair, you'll exclaim, "I was just getting ready to say that." Meanwhile, they're thinking, "Oh sure, you were going to try to sell me that." Now that our timing and artwork are correct, we should hear much less of the "I don't need that" response. If we do, however, we may now easily refer to the circled X while exclaiming, "Exactly." Naturally, all of this leads us to the obvious solution we will recommend in this guest's case of the last column, the only column without GAAP. The last option, Mary, the economy option. The economy option is exactly the same as the preferred option, except we don't have that guaranteed asset protection, stated this time while drawing an X and arrow pointed to the GAAP in the preferred column, which once again I don't recommend in your case because I don't believe that you need it, nor would you likely benefit from it. stated while once again referencing the handwritten circled X. Clearly, because of this, the economy option is the option I recommend in your case, stated while circling the word economy multiple times at the top of the last column. Which option works best for you and your family? That's it. We have now satisfied the 100% rule won't be held up in funding and can easily justify which of our 4 columns is the natural, obvious choice for this guest's needs. Think about it. Good luck and good selling.